All right, it's Barrel and Blade Knife of the Month time again. This time it's July 2023, and this may be the smallest Barrel and Blade Knife of the Month package we've seen, which is very intriguing to me. So let's pop this thing open and see what came with it. What's up guys, Eric here with ATHOME in the Future, and I'm back with another Barrel and Blade Knife of the Month unboxing. So you may be familiar with Barrel and Blade for their regular monthly box. It has two different levels, 50 or 100 bucks. Lots of cool prepping, survival, and tactical gear. But this is their Knife of the Month subscription, which I used to say their new Knife of the Month subscription, but it's been around for about a year now. Very interesting sub, knives of every shape, size, and type. Really interesting stuff here. And again, I'm intrigued by this one because it's a little box, so maybe we got a cool EDC knife this month. But if you want to get the sub for yourself, runs about 100 bucks a month. They always give you a knife that's a lot more than what you pay for. Follow the link on the screen or down in the description if you want to save yourself some money and get in on that. But normally I'll try to cut into this. I'm using a little cool glow rhino knife this month, but I think I'm just gonna tear it open. All right, maybe we'll cut into it anyway. Whew, lots of dust came out of that one. All right, like I said, this is the July knife here from Spyderco. What do we got, guys? All right, so we have a Spyderco Salt 2 Green LC 200N Wharncliffe edition knife. That's a mouthful and sounds like kind of an unusual Spyderco. You know, sometimes you'll see a Delica or a Para 2, Para 3, that sort of thing. Look at this. Very cool color. Cool scales. Reminds me incised of like a Spyderco Delica, which for a while was like the king of EDC knives. Okay, here we go. So this is that cool Wharncliffe profile. Look at this little bad boy. Very cool green colorway. Kind of a, I was gonna say like Green Goblin style green, but it's actually a little bit brighter than that, but very cool black hardware on it. And this thing, man, it feels crazy light. The blade steel LC 200N. It's from the Salt line, which makes me think it's made to be around conditions where normal knives may rust, but this one may not. Yeah, just like I said, actually. It takes the features of the Delica 4 and adds the LC 200N blade steel, the Salt series. Perfect for summer, won't rust. Has an FRN handle, so it has that bi-directional grip on it. High strength lockback, which I don't love lockbacks. Just to be honest, I really much rather have kind of a lock bar style mechanism. Because I know there's some knife bros that can just fling these things open and somehow hit that lockback and shut it like that. But that is not me. But yeah, this thing is, like they said, for a summer blade, very cool. Jimping down the spine there, kind of built into the scales. I can't get over, to be honest, how crazy light this thing is. Even like I mentioned, this glow rhino blade I'm using here, this thing is already a very light knife, titanium scales and everything, but this almost feels like half the weight of it. And normally I'm not a huge Wharncliffe type guy, but this is a very interesting and very cool kind of blade profile. Something about this has kind of, it feels like a, I don't know, like a raptor's talon or something like that. It has a little bit more of an appeal to it. Cool, not a deep carry clip. Those are easy to get for this, but ambidextrous clip, which is nice. Man, I really love the black and green accents. Very cool. Oh, this is a 4-position clip, by the way. I missed that. You can put the clip up there as well. Made in Japan, which is nice. It says a lot of people like the Wharncliffe style blades because that just straight edge. You can see this is kind of a traditional, actually this isn't even really a drop point over here. But big kind of swoop coming down on that compared to the Wharncliffe style. But look at that, just really sharp piercing point, nice grind, very cool. Okay, so I would say this is probably one of the more interesting, in a good way, knives I've seen from the Knife of the Month Club in the last few months. It's been a little up and down and all over the place, had some really weird stuff, especially from Mantis knives, just some bonkers knives over the past few months. But something about this color, the cool blade shape, being from the Salt line where it's not going to rust in the summer, and just that crazy lightweight and this black hardware on this. This is a very cool, throw it in some shorts, take it to the beach, take it to, I don't know, wherever. Very cool summer companion, very much dig that. Spydercos are always cool. If you've got knife bro friends that are carrying stuff, they're carrying a Spyderco, it's probably going to be, like I mentioned, like a Para 2, Para 3, a Delica, I don't know, something like that. Maybe a Mannix, but having something different from the Salt line with some cool colorways and stuff like this, I really dig that. So cool Barrel and Blade, very good Knife of the Month this month. MSRP of $177.50. Sometimes those run a little high in the subscription, I've noticed, but I would guess this is probably a $150 knife. Just off the top of my head, could be wrong. But very cool. All right, so that is this month's Knife of the Month Club from Barrel and Blade. What was it? The Salt, the 2 Green LC200N Warncliffe knife. Very cool. I wonder if there's a shorter name for it on the side of the box. Nope, Salt 2 Green. That's kind of what it's called. But always cool seeing a Spyderco. Again, if you want to get the subscription for yourself, be sure to follow the link on the screen or down in the description. I think you'll dig it. If you're into knives at all, it's always a good value. If you get something you don't like, it's easy to trade and basically keep the exact same value and then get back in line for next month or when there may be something awesome coming along like this one. So pretty cool. So that is it for this month's unboxing. As always, if you dug the video, be sure to hit the like button because it helps the channel out a ton. And subscribe if you want to see more knives down the line. We'll see you next time.